And we're back. Hi guys, this is McDev. We are doing override class decorators by styling ID attributes. So that's a mouthful, but essentially what they're doing is they are challenging us saying, hey, you figured out how to override the body element, and then you figured out how to override the more specific class element by using the order. Now they want us to become even more specific and find a way to change the color of this element using something that doesn't rely on any of this order right here. What's going to override all of this? Okay, so looking at the directions, they're going to have us create an ID, and then we're going to apply styling to that ID. And that kind of makes sense because an ID is really only supposed to be unique to one element. However, you can give the same class to multiple elements. You can say blue text. This is just an example here. Hi, I'm blue. See, we're able to apply the same class multiple times, but an ID is supposed to be unique to one element, and so we can think that's more specific. So let's go ahead and get started with this. Let's start by making more room here. All right, and we're going to say the H1 element has an ID of, and they want to be orange text. Okay, so now we have the ID, but we haven't updated the styling yet. So now we need to select the ID in the CSS. So we can't just say orange text. That's no good. That's not going to work. We have to put something before the orange text. What is that? Well, it's a pound or like a hashtag symbol, depending on your generation. And so we'll add one there. And that means that we are selecting an ID. This means we are selecting a class. And then just putting the name of it means that we're selecting an element. All right, so now that we have this wired up to this, let's actually change the styling here. So we're going to do color, and we're going to say orange. Ta-da! And that overrides everything. That overrides the body color, and that overrides these two classes. And it doesn't matter what order it's in. You could put it all the way up at the top. It's still going to override them because it's the most specific. All right, so that pretty much wraps this up. We're going to go ahead and run the tests and see them pass. They pass, which is awesome. And just looking at this here, just a few notes. You technically can give more than one element the same ID name, but you're not supposed to. Just because the computer doesn't throw an error doesn't mean that it's what you're supposed to do with the code. So anyways, good luck on your learning journey, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye, guys.